The call comes on a Tuesday morning. He signs the marriage certificate. He smiles at her across the table. He squeezes her hand. His name on that document is James Calloway. But that is not his name. It never was. Rachel meets James at a coffee shop in Austin, Texas in 2015. He is 34, confident, well-dressed. He says he works in software consulting, travels frequently, bills clients across the country. They date for 8 months. He is attentive, thoughtful, always present when he is there, always apologetic when he isn't. She falls completely. They marry in a small ceremony in the spring of 2016. 12 guests, wildflowers on the tables. She thinks it is the beginning of everything. It is already built on nothing. The first crack appears 6 weeks after the wedding. A piece of mail arrives addressed to a different name. Daniel Mercer, same address. She asks James about it. He laughs it off. Old roommate, he says. Mail forwarding takes forever. She believes him. 3 months later, she tries to find him on LinkedIn. James Calloway does not exist. Not in software consulting. Not anywhere. She asks. He explains. He uses a nickname professionally. He says, privacy reasons. Clients can be strange. She lets it go. Then she meets his mother over the phone, a brief call, and the woman on the other end asks Rachel how long she has known Daniel, not James, Daniel. Rachel starts searching. Daniel Mercer, Austin, Texas. What comes back stops her cold. Daniel Mercer is a real person with a real history, a fraud conviction in 2009 in the state of Georgia, a restraining order filed by a woman in Nashville in 2012, a civil lawsuit in Florida in 2014. She keeps scrolling. There is a wedding announcement. Daniel Mercer and a woman named Patricia, married in 2013. No record of a divorce. She calls the number listed. Patricia answers. She is still married to him, or she thought she was. Rachel sits in her car in the parking lot of a grocery store and does not move for a very long time. The man she married has at least 2 names, 2 wives, 2 sets of lies, and a history of disappearing before anyone figures it out. She got further than most. He almost made it work again. Rachel contacts the FBI. Interstate fraud, identity deception, a pattern of behavior crossing multiple states. Daniel Mercer, his real name, is arrested 4 months later in Denver. He is charged with bigamy, fraud, and identity deception. He pleads guilty to 2 of the 3 counts. He serves 3 years. Rachel has the marriage annulled. She later finds out there was a 3rd woman in Ohio. 2011. He had done this before, and before that. Rachel tells a journalist afterward that the hardest part was not the betrayal. It was realizing she had never actually met him, not once. Every conversation, every laugh, every quiet morning, all of it performed by a man whose real face she never saw. Subscribe to Hidden Lives. Next week, a woman discovers her husband has been living a second life online, a completely different identity, a different name, a different personality, and an entire relationship that had been going on for 4 years, right beside her while she slept.